Hey guys, Mary's back. What's up, everybody? I had to wait because the timer hadn't gone, and I almost didn't even click record, so I almost just greeted a camera that wasn't recording me. That would have been funny. At least to me, because you guys wouldn't see it because it wasn't recording. But anyways, I'm not doing a cover right now because I'm lazy, and I haven't been practicing songs, and it's almost 11:30 at night, and I don't want to play music too loud because everybody else in my house is asleep, and waking them up would just be rude. So instead, I'm going to try vlogging. And I don't know why I'm trying vlogging this late at night. Do you guys want to see how dark it is right now? Look at this. Look at that. It's so dark. Oh wow, that was like a great panorama of how trashed this side of my room is. I still need to clean more. I spent all of yesterday cleaning. You can't tell. It still looks trashed. It's like organized trash now, though. Because, like, there's a pile of stuff here, and there's another pile of different stuff here, and a pile of different stuff over there. I'm close. I'm getting closer to having it clean. It's okay. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I'm trying vlogging, which I may do, like, a couple of these a month. Depending on how much time I have, but I noticed that a lot of YouTubers who sing also do vlogs, so I figured I'm gonna be a follower, because I'm already a hipster, so I gotta follow everybody else to do everything else too. I think that made sense. Anyway, so, a little while ago, I was working at a blueberry farm, because I needed the money to pay for college, and the guy who ran the blueberry farm was a very nice gentleman, and he gave me a really nice bit of extra money at the end of the year. It was great. That helped me pay for my last textbook. It was fantastic. And at this blueberry farm, I had a lot of time on my hands. So one day, after an hour of going outside, picking blueberries, running from bees, because bees are evil and I don't like them, and they try to sting me, and they try to land on my hair, which I get that it's green, but that doesn't mean it's grass, and it doesn't mean you can land on it. Well, it's not really green anymore, but it was green for a while. Anyway, so, after an hour of picking berries, I had 733 berries. Yes, I counted all of them. I was that bored. It was pretty interesting. And I determined, using the scale and removing the weight of one of the boxes that I put the berries in, I determined that that amount of blueberries weighed 1.44 pounds, essentially 1.5. Close to 1.5, like 0.06 pounds away from 1.5. Not 0.6 pounds, that'd make another whole pound. Anyway, I say that a lot. Oh my goodness. I say anyway so much. I need to stop. But, what I was saying is, so, I picked 733 blueberries, which is 1.44 pounds, and I wanted to know how many blueberries I picked a minute. So, dividing by the fact that I'd been picking for essentially an hour, and I had 733 blueberries, I divided that by 60, because there are 60 minutes in an hour. I had to think of that for a second. It's been a long day. And so I determined that per minute, I was essentially picking 12.217 blueberries. I don't know how I got the 0.217. That was like the crossover between the 2 minutes. So you like, in between the 2 minutes, you pick another 0.2 blueberries. But anyway, so then I went even smaller and determined I was picking like I have to look for where I wrote it down. Oh, that was a lovely note. Did you hear that? That was beautiful. I was picking 0.20361 blueberries per second. Then I decided to go the other direction and figure out how many blueberries I could pick if I picked blueberries every minute of every day of every month for an entire year. I was going to say of every year, but it hasn't been every year yet, so I can't say that. I mean, I guess I could say that every year in the past, but that's a lot of years, and that would be a lot of blueberries. Wait till you hear how many blueberries you could get in just 1 year of every minute of 1 year. Yeah. So, I say that a lot, too. This is why I'm an awkward person, because I notice things like that when I'm talking to people, and I get distracted by it, and then I sit there like, why did I just say that? Again, I just said that 5 seconds ago. Breathe. Think what you're saying, then say it. Okay. Anyways, so for every minute of every day, of every month, of a year, if you picked blueberries at a rate of 12.217 blueberries a second, you could get 6,421,255.2 blueberries. I don't know what you would do with 6 million blueberries. That's a lot of muffins. It's almost 6,500,000 blueberries. That is, how many muffins could you make with that? How many blueberries are in one muffin? Look that up and comment it to me. Maybe my next vlog will be talking about how many muffins it can make with all these blueberries. I'm kidding. I don't want to talk about more math. I should not do math when I'm bored. It gets weird. But anyway, so then I wanted to know how much that amount of blueberries would weigh. So if 733 blueberries is 1.44 pounds, by a long, complicated mix of math, I determined, because the calculator didn't go that high, it just kept telling me that there was a little e at the end, and it's too much, and so, doing all this complicated math, I figured out that 6,421,255.2 blueberries is 1,331.464, a lot of numbers that are unnecessary after the 4 pounds. And at the price of $2.50 a pound, which is what we did when you got over 16 pounds of blueberries, like 16 to 25 plus, which I don't know why we didn't just say over 16 pounds, but I guess it makes it sound better. Anyways, at that amount, the price of those blueberries would be $3,328.66. I don't know who has $3,000 to spend on blueberries. That's like $1,000 more than my family purchased my car for. So that's a lot of blueberries. That's almost half of my college tuition for an entire year. Like, that's ridiculous. That is a lot of money just for blueberries. I don't know what you're doing with 1.5 million blueberries, or 6.5 million blueberries. 1.5 million. I'm okay. I don't know what you're doing with 6.5 million blueberries, or why you're spending $3,000 on them, but that sounds a little wasteful. Unless you're filling a swimming pool. What would a swimming pool full of berries be like? Probably great until the first time you jumped in it, because then they'd all squish, and it'd just be like a sloppy, sticky, blue, nasty mess. And great way to turn yourself blue for at least an hour or two. You become a Smurf. I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-da-da. Anyway. So, that is what happened when I was left alone at work for several hours with pretty much nothing to do with myself other than sort the blueberries I'd already picked into little canisters and write out unimportant math. And this is the third time I've recorded this video because I kept casually swearing, and I share this video with my friends on Facebook, and some of those friends are people who used to go to church with my family. Some of those friends are like aunts and uncles who don't know I casually swear as much as I do. Sorry, guys. So, I had to re-record again just to make sure that I didn't drop any bad words while I was trying to record. Gotta make my mama proud, you know. Because I'm gonna make her proud with a video about how I did math about blueberries. Yeah. Anyways, so hopefully I will be posting a new cover soon, and if you guys like this, I will definitely be posting more vlogs because it's kind of fun just to sit here and talk to a camera. And I talk a lot, so these could be interesting. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I will be back again later. Bye!